What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to the channel Business Connect. Here today, I decided to do a video outside today because the weather was so friendly today, not too hot as it has been in the past few days. So today we'll be talking more about the updates of the issue of the return of students to China. I know you guys must have been waiting a lot on the updates of this issue, and so today I will be bringing you guys a lot of updates about the return of students to China. By the way, today is the 8th of August, and as we all know, the new semester will start early September, so we have less than a month for students to get back to the classrooms. And in the past few days or in the past week, we've had students to continue receiving admission offers and letters of concern of returning back to their campuses in China. I've shared lots and lots of admission updates and letters sent by universities asking students to confirm their consent of returning to China. And also, I've shared very clearly what happens after you receive this letter from your university, how they would process the list, send to the Ministry of Education. The Ministry of Education will send to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, that they will process the list and finally send to your embassy, and your university will notify you to apply for visas. So today we'll be talking about several updates, especially from Pakistan, from India, from Bangladesh, from Zimbabwe, from several other countries in Asia, and generally to all other students who are waiting to return to the universities in China. And also, I will be bringing up someone here to talk about who she is, and we'll be looking at a lot of her messages and tweets on Twitter about the issue of students returning to China. I'm sure you guys must have seen a lot of her tweets, but do you actually know who she is? And can you actually trust what she says? And also, the things that she says, do they have any stance as far as the issue of students returning to China is concerned? So if you're new to the channel, my name is Roy. I live here in Shanghai, China. I was a student in China, graduated, and now I work here in China. I share videos about my life in China and a lot of other issues that affect you as international students studying here in China. So if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please don't leave without hitting that subscription button. And we also have a WhatsApp group where students share their experiences, share other updates, answer questions, make friends, and just update themselves about this issue of returning to China. So if you're not yet part of our WhatsApp group, I'm going to leave the link at the description box. Please join that WhatsApp group and be part of the family. Now let's talk about Pakistan. We all know that the first batch of students from Pakistan already arrived China and are currently studying and are currently in their universities. They finished their quarantine and everything went on well. It was only about 100 students, but the second list that has been confirmed from Pakistan, they say it has over 3,000 students from 147 different or 57 different universities. These students have received or will receive certificate of return from their universities for all students, and the new students will receive their JW202 forms, and they can currently start applying for their visas to return to China. This one particularly concerns students from Pakistan. So if you're from Pakistan and your university is not amongst the list of the double first class university, or you're not a CSE student and your name was not among the list of over 3,000 students that were selected, you don't have to bother, because as I'm going to explain further in this video, a lot will happen before September. Now let's talk about India. I know Indian students have waited for a very long time, but recent update says that the visa offices in Mumbai and New Delhi are now open and are receiving student visas or applications for X1 and X2 student visas. But there is also a list of documents that you need, especially the invitation letter or the NOC letter that you need to get from your university, accepting that you can now return to China. Together with other documents, you need to compile these documents and apply for your visa. But take note that not all universities are ready to give out this JW202 forms or the NOC letters. They will give these letters depending on the internal policy of that city where your university is located in. So some Indian students might receive the NOC while some will not receive, meaning that it depends on the internal policy of that city where your university is located in, and it also depends on the university policy whether they should start accepting students or not. But all in all, this is still really good news for students from India. And like I said, a lot will happen before the end of August. And it's also the same story for students from Bangladesh. Students can now start applying for visas. And I've also seen students who've already had their visas. Some students have even posted their visas, proving that they have already had their visas approved or issued from their embassies. So if you're from India, from Pakistan, from Bangladesh, or so many other Asian countries, the coast is getting clearer and clearer and clearer, and we hope that before September a lot of students will be able to return to China. And also there is also this official update from Zimbabwe asking students to send their information in preparation for their return to China. So you see, a lot of countries, a lot of universities, a lot of embassies are already on this issue of the return of students to China. That's why we're hoping that this school year will not start the same as last academic year. This school year will start with a lot of students being able to return to China. And talking about the issue of flights and flight tickets, we are seeing a gradual increase in the number of flights that have been approved each week. And this month of August, we saw more flights. And remember, the more flights that we get, the lesser will be the cost of the flight tickets. And quarantine days are also being reduced every now and then. And also, the situation in China, it's not really getting really good because we still have cases here and there. Cities are still closing, lockdown, and every now and then. But we hope that by September, things will get even much better. Now, this lady I want us to talk about, her name on Twitter is Jirong. If you're not following her, you can go follow her. Her name is Jirong, and she works in the Department of Asian Affairs in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in China. She has been one of those who have been very active in responding to students' questions and queries and given a lot of hopes. And she has said several times that by September, students will be able to return to China. I mean, someone of that high office, someone of that caliber will not just say things that don't have that don't have some backing, and she will not be responding to students and saying things, and even quoting dates. What I'm trying to say is that she cannot just be saying things that don't have any standing. She must be saying this based on their internal investigations and their internal policies, based on when students will be able to return to China. She has said several times that an open visa policy will be approved in the month of August, and we're here now in the month of August, and she has said it repeatedly that the borders will be open for international students in the month of August. China will announce an open visa policy for international students in the month of August. So it's really hard for me to give every single update about every single university, every country, every individual, and so on. So if you're not yet part of our WhatsApp group, please join the WhatsApp group and benefit from students chats where they share minute to minute updates. So most of the videos that I'm going to do now will be videos that have a larger influence, videos that will influence a lot of students or a vast majority of the students. But if I have particular issues, I can do a community post just to update you guys on what's going on. So from all indication, we are very hopeful that by the end of August, early September, visa policies will be open for international students to return to China. I mean, we're tired talking about this topic. I mean, we need to start talking about other things. I can't wait for students to return to China so that we can start talking about other issues, about how to survive in China as an international student, how to make the best out of your study in China experience. I mean, let's start talking about other things rather than always talking about when will students return to China and so on and so forth. So apart from these updates that I've shared with you guys, if you have any specific issues or any other updates that you want to share with us, let's know in the comment section or join our WhatsApp group and let's communicate. You can get in touch with me personally, we can talk and let's make friends and let's grow the community. So guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you for being my subscriber. But if you're not yet subscribed, please just go ahead right now, hit that subscription button, like the video, share it with someone, and I can't wait to see you guys here in China. I'll see you in my next video. Peace out and bye bye.